we should be pleased with our efforts. Out of 28 postulants, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful once again. There's Imagard.
Reverend Mother, there's no doubt about Imagard. The religious life is no place for pious.
You mean the pretentiously pious Sister Bertha? There's Christina and there's Maria.
Well, after us night, I don't think there can be any doubt in the Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Bertha.
Are they?
Reverend Mother, I brought Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Sophia, the mistress of the novices and the mistress of the postulants do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say.
She climbs the tree and strikes the knee, her dress has got a tear.
She waltzes on her way to mass and whistles on the stairs.
And underneath the windmill she has got in her hair.
I feel her hand singing in the air.
She's always late for chapel,
But her penitent is real.
she's always late for everything except for every meal. I have to say goodbye, very lovely dear.
Maria's got an accent in the air.
Like to say a word in her reply. Let's say it, Sister Margareta.
Maria makes me How do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you catch a cloud and spin it down?
How do you find a word that means Maria?
Turn into a wilderness, a cloud. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand.
Why do you make a stay? Then listen to all you say.
How do you see the way upon the sand?
Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold her
When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and confused, and I never know exactly where I am.
Unpredictable as whether she's as flighty as a feather, she's a darling.
She's a demon, she's a lamb.
She'll upset some egg and face, drive on more than from his nest.
She could throw a whirling dervish out of wall.
She is gentle, she is wild, she's a little, she's a child, she's a heaven, she's an angel, she's a girl.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and spin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? Never did you remember well the words a cloud? Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay?
What you say, how you keep away from the stairs.
Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold her only in your hand? Now, my children, I think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I'm grateful to you all. Albé, come here, my child. Sit down, Maria. I want to talk to you.
Yes, about last night. Reverend Mother, I was on my knees most of the night because I was late. And after you'd been so kind and given me permission to leave.
It wasn't about you being late, Maria.
But I must have waited half the abbey before Sister Margareta heard me and opened the gate.
Very few of us were asleep. We could only think that you had lost your way. And to be lost in that mountains during the night?
Oh, Reverend Mother, I could never be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. And it was that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I used to come down the mountain, climb a tree, and look over into your garden. I'd find the singing birds and hear them sing on their way to Vespers. Many times I went back up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression. I was singing yesterday, and I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it's only here in the Abbey that there is a rule about singing.
And that is the hardest rule of all for me. Mr. Margarita is always reminding me, but too late, after I've started singing.
And the day you were singing in the garden at the top of your voice?
But Mother, it's that kind of song.
I came to the window, and when you saw me, you stopped.
Yes, it's been on my mind ever since it happened.
I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a child too. But I can't remember.
Leaves, raindrops and roses, and whiskers and kittens. Like copper kettles and waffling mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and cheese with noodles, while he's a fly with a moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Rolling white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white fingers that fell into strings. These are a few of my favorite things. When the stars in the rain of green sad, I simply remember my favorite things. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, white copper kettles and cold wooden mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and Jesus with noodles, while kids and flies with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Golden white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white wings that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When I say goodbye, I simply remember my favorite things. These are a few of my Oh, Mother, we were both singing at the top of our voices.
You're right, but it is that kind of song.
And singing it always makes me feel better. Mother, where did you learn that song?
Well, I was brought up in those mountains myself. Maria? In spite of what you saw over the Abbey walls, you weren't prepared for the way we live here, were you?
No, Mother, but I pray and I try
What is the most important lesson that you've learned here?
to find out what is the will of God and to do it.
Even if it's very hard to accept?
Even then,
The dress you wore the day when you came to us, is that still in the robing room?
why no, Mother? I'm sure that's been given to the poor. Sister Margarita said that when we enter the Abbey, our worldly clothes. Reverend Mother, why do you ask?
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Leave here? Oh no, Mother, please, no.
For a while only, Maria.
Don't send me away, Mother. This is my life. This is what I want.
But are you ready for it? Perhaps if you go out into the world again for a time, you will return to us knowing what we expect of you, and that we do expect it.
I know what you expect, Mother, and I'll do it, I promise.
Maria,
If it is the will of God, grandma to go.
There's a family of 7 children. 7. You like children, you're very good with them. They need a governess until September.
Until September.
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man, and a brilliant one too. He was given the Maria Theresa Medal by the Emperor. It was for heroism in the Adriatic.
A captain in the Navy. Oh, Mother, he'll be very strict.
You're not being sent to his battleship, my child. God bless you, Maria.
Reverend Mother,
Yes?
have I your permission to sing?
Yes.
These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog barks, when the bee. I've been given permission to sing.
Sure.
calling the housekeeper and she didn't answer. Do you know why?
Sometimes she doesn't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. We're happy to have you home again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She just said I've had enough of this and walked out.
Was she always playing tricks again?
She doesn't play that, sir.
Well, there's another one coming today, and this one can't look out.
Oh?
Yes, it's coming from the Nonberg Abbey and it's ordered to stand in September.
I hope you'll be at home full time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. The telephone call was it for me?
No, sir. It was for France. But before you arrived, there was a telephone call from Vienna. A French Schreider. I have the number in the pantry.
I know the number. Oh, I shall be back in about a month with some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
Just two, Herr Dittweiler.
Oh, Herr Dittweiler.
And Frau Schreiber.
Who wanted me on the telephone?
It was the post office. They have a telegram for you. It will be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. That gives me 5 hours to get it.
That's scatterbrained boys delivering telegrams.
Well, that's what you people are saying. If the Germans did take over Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He never used to whistle about his wife was alive.
He's being the captain of the ship again.
I can't bear being whistled for. Humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the bosun always whistles for it.
But I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad, you could have made a fortune. We'll wait here.
I'm Captain Von Trapp. You are Fräulein?
Maria Reiner.
Now, Fräulein, as to your duties here. Would you mind stepping over there? Before the children meet you, you will put on a proper dress.
I haven't any other dress. When we enter the abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
Oh, the poor didn't want this one.
This is what you would call a worldly dress.
It belonged to our last postulant. I would have made myself a new dress, but I wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see if you can get some material. Today, if possible. Now, Fräulein, you'll be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You'll find out how far they progress in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning we'll be spent in the classroom, each afternoon in the march. You'll see to it that conducting yourselves at all times with orderliness and decorum. The first rule in this house, Fräulein, is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is your new Fräulein, Fräulein Maria. When I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your name.
Liesel. Freddy. Louisa. Good. Brigitta. Marta. Gretel.
Now, Fräulein, let's see how well you listen.
Oh, I won't have to whistle for the Reverend Captain. What I mean is, I'll be with him all the time.
Not on all occasions, Fräulein. This is a large house and a large estate. Children will be taught only to come when they hear their signals. Now, when I want you, this is what you will hear.
Oh, you don't have to trouble, sir, because I could never answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense, Fräulein. Everybody in this house answers to a whistle. I'll show you. Yes, sir. This is my orderly, my butler. France, the new governess, Fräulein Maria.
Yes, sir.
This is the executive officer, Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper. Please see to that the room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Now, Fräulein, I will leave you with the children. You, I command.
Pardon me, sir. I don't know how to treat you. you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you are. Louisa.
I'm Brigitte. She's Louisa. She's 13 and you're smart. I'm 9 and I think that's the ugliest dress I ever saw.
Brigitte, don't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I thought so, I wouldn't say so. I'm good. I'm 11. Almost.
That's a nice age to be. 11. Almost.
I'm Marta and I'm going to be 7 on Tuesday and I'd like a pink parasol.
Pink is my favourite colour too. And you're Riël. Now I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the thing you have to do is to tell Father to mind his own business.
No, Louisa, don't. I like her.
What's in here? My guitar. What do you use it for? For when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
You don't? Of course you do. Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
Well, then I know where to start. I'll teach you how to sing. Little
Well, I've always known things.
You're wonderful.
I'm not really.
Oh, yes, you are. I mean, how did you know 2 days ago that you'd be here just this time tonight to telegraph from France?
Well, every year on this date, he always gets a good telegram from his sister.
You see, you are wonderful.
Can I come again tomorrow night?
Well, we can't be sure you're going to have a telegram to deliver that tomorrow night.
I think I have a mistake. When the telegram for Peter Schneider, he's here from Berlin. He's staying in the Nazi leader. No one's supposed to be here. Don't tell your father.
Why not?
Well, your father's from Austria.
We're all Austrian.
I'm looking forward to German. They're pretty mad today, so don't think so. They're getting really too, well, let's hope your father doesn't get into trouble.
Don't worry about Father. He was decorated and brave.
I know. I don't worry about you. The only one to worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Lisa?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait on an empty sea for me to do the night on. Your life is an empty page that we will want to write on. You are 16, going on 17. Maybe it's time to leave. Better beware, be ready again. Maybe you're under me. You are 16, going on 17. Letters will fall in line. Eager young lads and growing men will offer you food and wine. Don't you be hungry when I make so
No, not for me, for the children. For play clothes.
The Montag children never play. The captain doesn't like them to get dirty.
But they're children. They have to climb trees, roll on the grass, pick up all the rocks and caves.
The captain says the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. I hope you find your room comfortable.
Yes, thank you.
There will be new curtains for the windows and alcove. They will be hung tomorrow.
But these curtains are so very good.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
I don't know. Of course he has to come home every time he hires new governess. I sometimes think the children get rid of their governesses just so they can see their father.
But he must want to see them too.
Since his wife died, they remind him too much of her. He took the bad way. He won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't let music yet.
He won't have music.
And he used to love music. They were wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing and he would play her little guitar. But now he's shut it all over himself.
So that's why he's the way he is. But not to have music. That's wrong for him, and for the children too.
It will work out. The captain may marry again before the summer is over.
That will change everything. They'll have a mother again.
It's going to rain. You'd better close the windows.
Dear God, I know now that you've sent me here on a mission. I must help these children to love their new mother and prepare them to win her love so she will never want to leave here. And I pray that this will become a happy family in thy sight. God, bless the captain, bless Riël and Friedrich, Louisa, Brigitte, Martha, and little Gretel. And, oh, I forgot the other boy. What's his name? Well, God, bless what's his name. God, bless the Reverend Mother, Rita, and everybody in Nonberg Abbey. And now, dear God, about Riël. Help her to know that I'm a friend, and help her to tell me what she's up to.
Are you going to tell on me?
Shh. Help me to be understanding, so that I may guide and protect. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Amen.
I was out taking a walk, and somebody locked the doors earlier than usual. I didn't want to wake everybody up. So when I saw your window open, you're not going to tell Father, are you?
Did you climb that trellis to get upstairs?
That's how we always got into this room to play tricks on the governess. Louisa can climb it with a toad in her hand.
Riël, were you out walking all by yourself? You know, if you wash that dress out tonight, nobody will notice it tomorrow. Then all this can just be between you and me. Now take your dress and put it yourself in the bathtub. Then come back here. And we'll...
I told you today I don't see the governess. Well, maybe I do.
Oh, it's you, Gretel. Are you afraid? You're not afraid of a thunderstorm, are you? You just stay right here with me. Where are the others?
They're asleep, but they're not scared.
But no. Wait for me! Come, all of you, up on the bed. Now, all we have to do is wait for the boys.
Oh no, we won't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys are frightened too, are you?
Oh, no, we just came to make sure you weren't afraid.
Was this your idea, Friedrich?
Oh, no, it was good.
That's it. Good. That's the one I left out. God bless good.
Why does it do that?
Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers it back.
I wish it would answer back for now.
Maybe if we all sing loud enough, we won't hear the thunder. On a hill with a lonely goat turkey, odelay, odelay, people. Sound of the voice of the lonely goat turkey, odelay, odelay.
Did you tell her to buy the coffee out here?
Yes, sir. Did Paarl still on the telephone?
Oh, thank you.
No signs of the tub in France?
Not yet, sir.
Joe, those mountains, they're magnificent.
Yes, they're not like any other mountains, are they there? They're friendly.
And that sweet little village.
That's not a village, that's a town.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt his feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
It was an experience for me too. Somewhere in you there's a fascinating man. Occasionally I catch a glimpse of him, and when I do, he's exciting.
Oh, exciting. I've never been called exciting before.
I'm beginning to understand you better, now that I see you here. When you live like those mountains, they expect that you keep on moving. How can you be away from a place like this as much as you are?
Maybe I've been searching for a reason to come back here just now.
Sure. I like it here very much.
I can't understand what happened to Max. I know he's desperate to get Singapore results with the festival, but you really like it here.
Oh, we'd have to spend some time in Vienna.
I've got Heinrich estate to look after.
Oh, I thought it was a corporation now.
It is, and I'm the president.
You president of the corporation?
After all, I did manage Heinrich's affairs for years before he died.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't see you sitting behind the desk.
Of course. I'll wear a business suit and I'd smoke a cigar.
Excuse me, Captain. I did follow Roger's coffee.
While he's telephoning,
He just finished. I'm sorry it took so long.
any luck?
How would you like this for the Salzburg Festival? Finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all of Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Max, that's something I'd love to hear.
So would I. But all I've got up to now is a bustle who is not even to a kundal.
Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Rome, London, Stockholm, Paris.
On York telephone.
How else can I afford it? Why am I up here?
And I thought it was because you liked me.
Of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king and you have an excellent wine cellar. I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Speaking as a government official, York, is there a cathedral around here?
Yes, that's our abbey, the Nürnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
Yes, it's a beautiful one.
Good. Because in the next 2 days, I have to visit all the small towns around here and listen to some of the choirs and quartets.
You'll be here for meals, won't you?
Oh, yes. It was in a town just about that size where I first discovered the St. Ignatius Water Choir. In the end, they won the festival, became very famous and toured all over the world.
Oh yes, whatever became of them?
By the time the voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Who lives in that dilapidated castle down there? Oh, Rumpelstiltskin?
Baron Elmfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all your friends. Lois, while I'm here, why don't you give a dinner for me? Nothing very much, just something lavish.
I wouldn't know how to invite Elsa. These days it's difficult to know who's your friend and who's your enemy.
This is not the time to make enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand what happened to the children.
You're not worried about them, are you?
No, they should have been here to welcome you.
Well, it couldn't have been an intentional flight, because I haven't met them yet.
Forgive me, I'll try to find them.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. He hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
You don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
It's very simple. It's money.
Money?
Yes. He's rich and you're rich.
Not a sign of them anywhere.
Captain,
What do you want?
I'm Paarl.
Who are you?
I'm a telegram for Riël Malan. I'm at the
You've delivered your telegram, now get out!
Yo, he's just a boy.
And I am Austrian. I will not be hired.
You, why don't you look at the things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just make sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you don't have any character. Because if you did, I'm convinced I'd hate you.
You couldn't hate me. I'm too lovable.
Then, boss, there's a call for you.
I'll take it.
Get cleaned up, get into your uniforms, and report back here. At once! We didn't old kid.
Oh yes, they've become very popular. Everyone smiles at them.
I don't wonder.
They say, there you go, Captain Von Pratt's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name, Fräulein.
But Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
Don't tell me about my children.
Well, you've got to hear from someone. You're not home long enough to know them.
I said, Fräulein, I don't want to hear.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Legal. Legal isn't a child anymore. And if you keep treating this one, Captain, you're going to have a Newton in your hands. And Friedrich is afraid of himself. He's shy. He's in. He needs your confidence. He needs you.
Don't tell me about my son.
Ricky didn't tell you about him. She could tell you a lot more if you got to know her, because she notices things, and she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. Good. He's sensitive. He's easily hurt. And you ignore him. You brush him aside like you do all of them. I haven't finished yet. Louisa wants to have a good time. You just got to need to have a good time. And Martha, I didn't know about it. But someone's got to find out. And little Gretel just can't figure it out. Okay. Love Gretel. Love all of them. They need you.
Stop it! Pack your things and return to the Abbey as soon as you can.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things. Not in the way I said them.
After you've gone. What's that?
Singing.
Yes, Fräulein, I know it's singing, Fräulein. But who is singing?
Your children.
My children singing.
I wanted them to sing for Rosh Friday when they met her.
Oh, George, you must hear.
Like the wings of the birds that fly from the lake to the tree. My heart wants to sigh like a child that flies from a church on a breeze. To laugh like a brook when it drifts and falls on a stone on its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is running away.
I go to the hills when my heart is alone. I know I will feel what I had before. My heart will be there with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
I know about it. George, why didn't you tell me how enchanting your children are?
Children, I'd like you to show Roshai the gardens.
Yes, I want to see everything, and with you too. I don't know any of your names yet, but that doesn't matter. I'm sure I won't get him straight for quite a long time.
I'm Martha.
Yes, not. I'm Martha. She's Louisa.
You were right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting to know you. They want so much to you. After I've gone,
No, I want you to stay.
I can be of any help.
You've helped enough already. You brought music back into my home. I long to laugh like a brook when it drips and falls on the stone on its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is flying away. I go to the hills when my heart beats lonely. I know I feel what I had before.
September. September? Then I go back to the Abbey. The Abbey? I'm going to be a nun.
How nice. When you get back at the Abbey, do think of us.
I'll pray for you. Thank you, good. Oh, hello, Uncle Max. We're having a party.
Good. Tell your father it's sure to be a success. I'm here. Elsa, without a doubt, you're the most beautiful corporation president in the entire world.
Thank you, Max.
Max, you're back.
And as usual, just in time for dinner.
You didn't think you'd keep a gala without me?
Oh dear. I'll have it on that.
A little odd, but charming.
Liesel, Roland asked for a schlick to set 2 more places, and I want to see Fräulein Maria.
2 places.
Yes, we need another woman.
Who? Lisa?
No, she's much too young. I'll ask Maria.
You're not serious.
But of course.
But she's a nursemaid.
I don't think of her that way, Max.
I don't mind. But your friends, you can't ask them to dine with Maria.
Why not?
Elsa, tell him why not.
Max, the time you clean in a hurry.
Yes, Max, we can use you tonight.
Frau Schneider, they were talking about you out there. Come on, Joe. I've been talking to those people for more than an hour. I haven't seen your father.
Good evening, Paarl, Maria.
Oh, how day, father. It's nice to see you again.
Yes, you're going to.
I knew it all along. That's why I didn't have a headache. Just wanted to get out of the party. So it's baking. Rita, you shouldn't say things that you don't know are true. But I do know. I heard her say to father she's been writing these people. But that doesn't mean that you didn't have a headache. Very important that you children like Frau Schneider. I like her, all right. Why is it important? I think she's going to be your new mother. Oh, Brian, Mother's never going to marry her. Why couldn't? Why could it be? Because it's out with you. Well, Brigitte, that's just the kind of thing. You must know that. No, Brigitte. Remember the other night we were all sitting on the floor in the paper by some sofa? After we finished, we laughed at him for forgetting the word. He didn't forget the word, he just stopped to look at you. And when he speaks, the way his voice sounds. No, Brigitte, no. And the way you look at him just now when you were dancing. You were nuts with him.
One more dance, great one. Oh, Fräulein Maria, you won't have dinner with the children tonight. You better do it out here with us.
No, I can't.
Yes, it's all been arranged. You'll have to hurry, you'll have to change. Oh, and Maria, wear that dress you wore the other night. We were all singing together. It was lovely. Shall I dance the Ambassador?
Oh, no, not yet. The children will want to say goodnight. George, I wanted them to say goodnight the way they did last night.
No, Elsa, not here.
Please, George, the way they did it for me. It was so sweet.
No, not in front of strangers.
Please, George, for me.
Yes, the changer.
Max, you're just in time. Children, now. There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but goodie they come
sir. They're extraordinary.
Fräulein Maria chose them.
I've been looking all of Austria for something like this, and I find it here.
Wait a minute, Max.
A singing group of 7 children in one family.
You didn't even want them to sing in front of the guests tonight. I had to persuade him.
Ah, then you have influence. You must talk to him.
Max,
Rosa, this is important to Austria, and it wouldn't do me any harm.
Don't you ever say a thing like that again.
Sophia, take our new postulant to the roving group. Bless you, my daughter. Albé!
Maria's asked to see you. I know it has taken a long time.
I waited until she wanted to come to me.
It's strange. She's happy to be here, but she's unhappy too.
Why did they send her back to us?
You know, she doesn't speak. She hasn't spoken except in prayers.
I shall see her now.
Maria,
This must have been a trying experience for you, Maria.
it was, Reverend Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
I've learned that I never want to leave you called again.
Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going. Without saying goodbye.
Sit down, Maria. Maria, what happened? Why did you do this?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
I was confused. I never felt that way before, and I knew I couldn't stay, and that here I would be away from it all. That here I would be safe.
Maria, our abbey is not to be used as an escape. What is it you can't face?
I can't face him again.
Thank you, Sister Albé. Maria, are you in love with Captain Montague?
I don't know, Mother. I don't know.
Tell me about it, my child.
Regina said that I was, and that her father was in love with me, and then there he was, and we were looking at each other, and I could hardly breathe. Then I knew I couldn't stay.
But you do like him, Maria.
Oh, yes.
Did you let him see how you felt?
If I did, I didn't know that I did. That's what's been torturing me. I was there on God's errand. To have asked for the captain's love would have been wrong. I don't know, Mother. I do know this. I'm ready at this very moment to take the vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity.
Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. The first time we talked, you told me that you remembered your mother and father before they died. Do you remember, were they happy?
Oh, yes, Mother, they were very happy.
You were born of their happiness and of their love, my child. But what you must find out is, how does God want you to spend your love?
I've pledged my life to God's service. I've pledged my life to God.
If you love this man, it doesn't mean that you love God best. You must find out. I think you must go back.
Oh no, Mother, please, don't ask me to do that. Let me stay here, please.
Maria, these walls were not made to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live.
But how do I find it?
Look for it.
No, dear.
Fräulein Maria always
You are not to mention Fräulein Maria.
Come on, Max. I've been out a brisk walk.
That's just what I need. Is anybody using the car?
What would you like to sing?
Are alive with the sound of music.
No, not that. Louisa, did you play any of the tricks? Any of your jokes with Fräulein Maria?
Oh, no. Well, only those she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toes in her bed?
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened to her to leave the house and say goodbye.
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
You're not going to have a new governess anymore.
Oh, good. Louisa, I don't think that's so good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother from Friday.
Yes, it was almost like the last time. I'm very happy. Well, it's time for my afternoon walk.
When Fräulein Maria wanted to feel better, she used to sing that song. Remember? All right, let's try it. Raindrops and roses and whispers and kisses.
Like copper kettles and rolling mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
But why didn't I feel better?
Floating white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white fingers and nothing to breathe. My favorite thing, when the dog hunt, when the bees sing, when our fingers dance. I suddenly remember my favorite thing, and then I feel so
Children, I'm so happy to see you. I must find your father right away.
I'll find him.
I'll go with you.
And how's your sore finger?
Are you eating anyway?
Hazel, are you all right?
Yes, Fräulein. Many telegrams lately? No, Fräulein. Now we're glad to go to boarding school.
Hazel, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. I have so much to talk to you about.
And we have something to tell you too.
You must have a great deal to tell me.
I guess the most important thing is that Father's going to get married.
Married?
Frau Schreiber.
Are you sure?
Oh yes, he told us. He told us himself. We found him!
Diesel?
Louisa, future, boys. Maria, we'll be in the best to meet you.
You come back.
Yes, Captain.
You left us without even saying goodbye, without any explanation whatsoever.
It was very wrong of me. Forgive me.
Why did you do this to us? Tell me.
Please don't ask me. Anyway, Louisa no longer exists.
Then you're back to stay?
Only until you can make arrangements for a new governess.
Oh, no. The children miss you very much. Everybody missed you. Nothing was the same when you were away. Everything was wrong.
But I...
No, we'll talk about it later. You go after the children now. Maria, a new dress.
We have a new postulant. I know I'm right, Max. We'll find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it, Arthur.
You'll tickle this for Max and me. How far down the mountain does your property go?
Can you make up that stone wall down there?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's a property line.
You see?
I didn't argue about it.
I know, that makes me furious. I hate to win without a fight.
I did, Father. While you were gone, you had a long distance walk from Berlin.
Who could be calling me from Berlin?
They said you'd know it was.
Oh, thank you, Franz. Gil, what were we just talking about?
Max, this isn't the first call you had from Berlin, is it?
Gil, you know I have no political conviction. Can I help if other people have?
Let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why does he bother to answer the calls from Berlin?
Because if they don't keep to their promise, I want to have some friends among them.
Naturally.
Oh, I see. You agree too.
Yo, this is the way I look at it. There was a man who was dying, and they were giving him the last rites, and they asked, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" And he said, "At this moment, I prefer not to make any friends."
Yo, if they should invade Austria, would you defy them?
Yes. Do you realize what might happen to you, to your property,
Your children?
to everyone close to you, to Elsa, to me?
But what would you do if they come, Max?
What anyone with any sense would do, just sit tight and wait for it all to blow over.
Do you think it will?
One thing is sure, nothing you can do will make any difference.
Don't look so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax.
Max, on one thing alone we agree. Each one is important to himself. But you can't save yourself by running away. You can't outwit the lion by putting your head into his mouth. Your call from Berlin, sir.
I'll call them back.
You might as well talk to them now, Max.
Yes, Max, go, go.
I think I can see what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
No, also not. Not that you willing to see things their way.
There's one thing you do better here than leaving Vienna. Your sunset. I'm going to miss them. Captain,
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Maria, you're giving in town to Paarl and Maria was back. I'm delighted.
Thank you. Captain, the children would like to know if they can take a holiday from the lessons tomorrow, so that we can go on a picnic.
Yes, I don't mind.
That always been very happy. And Madam, you can wish your happiness too. Frau Schreiber, Captain, the children have told me that you're going to be married.
Oh, I'm afraid the children were wrong. Joe, I've got to finish my pattern if I'm to get back to Vienna in time.
If you're feeling much, I'll ask Mom to get the car ready.
I can do that. I'll be listening, Joe. Goodbye, Maria.
I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have said.
You said the wrong thing, but you said it at the right time.
But the children told me that you're going to be married.
I'm afraid we found we just couldn't go the same way. That door is shut.
Mr. Margareta always says, when God shuts the door,
Yes, yes, I know. I opened the window. Often we can find each other, but you don't recognize it.
no.
Not at first, but then all of a sudden it stands right before you. I look at you now, Maria, and I realize that something has just happened. It's something that I've known deep inside me for many weeks. You knew it too. What was it that told you?
Brigitte, she said we were dancing that night.
You was quite right. That wasn't just an ordinary dance, was it?
I haven't danced since I was a very little girl. It's quite different after you've grown up, isn't it?
When you were a little boy, I kissed you. That's quite different too. Your whole life is different from the day. Did you ever think of
But I don't want to go anywhere. All I can wish for is right here.
Perhaps I had a wicked childhood. Perhaps I had a miserable youth. But somewhere in my wicked, miserable heart, there must have been a moment of truth.
there anyone I should ask permission to marry?
Why don't you ask the children?
Children, children. See, the Zandvoort Festival 1938. Look here, the trap family singers, and here are all of your names. Liesel, Frederick, Louisa, Kurt, Brigitte, Martha, and Gretel.
Why am I always lost? Because you're the youngest.
Liesel, I'm depending on you. Day after tomorrow, you must all be ready at 11.
And it's Violet. The girl loves it here. He wants to know why I'm not flying your flag.
Ah,
I'm trying to escape.
quiet!
Who knows?
Wait, when's Captain Von Trapp returning?
Who knows? When a man is on his honeymoon.
These are no times for joking. It's been 4 days since Auschwitz, and this house is the only one in Provence that's not flying a flag of Third Reich.
You mean the flag with a black stripe on it?
Do you permit such remarks in this house? Who are you?
I'm Maximilian Detweiler, First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was an old regime.
In the old regime, I was third secretary. Now I'm first secretary.
Good, then you'll hold him to fly the flag.
Captain Von Trapp wouldn't. I mean, I can take orders only from Captain Von Trapp.
You will take your orders from us, and so will the captain. Ah,
Why is it so cross?
Everybody's cross these days.
Is Father going to be in trouble?
He doesn't have to be. The thing to do today is to get along with everybody. Now, Liesel, be sure all the children are on the bus at 11 o'clock.
Uncle Max, are you sure you're going to go out with Father?
Brigitte, don't you trust me?
No?
Well, anyway, the bus leaves at 11 o'clock.
Fräulein Liesel, see what I have here.
That's Father's luggage.
Yes, they're back.
Liesel, they have such a lot to tell us. Let's not hurry about telling them anything. Sure, we didn't expect you back until next week.
Max, it's for you here. There's much I need to know.
Children, we missed you so very much.
What did you look like?
We missed all that noise you make in the morning.
We missed climbing upstairs to say goodnight to you, and we missed that noise we making telling each other to be quiet.
And we missed hearing you sing.
You came back just in time to hear us sing. Look, Father, we're going to sing the Zandvoort Festival Friday night.
Let me see that. Max, you're responsible for this.
I've just been waiting to talk to you about it.
You can't talk your way out of this one, Max.
Now, Joe, I had to make a last-minute decision. I was very fortunate to enter them at all. They were the talk of the festival. 7 children in one family.
Not my family.
The committee heard them. They were enchanted.
Really, Max? What did they say?
You never heard such praise.
Georg, did you hear?
I'm singing in public.
Don't think they make people happy?
And for the festival, people come from all over the world.
It's out of the question.
Joe, it's for Austria.
There is no Austria, Max.
But the answers happen peacefully. Let's at least be grateful for that.
Grateful to these swine.
Maria, you must at least pretend to work with these people. I, by the way, feel that you must convince him. He has to compromise.
No, Max. No.
Maria, you must.
Max, I can't ask Georg to be less than what he is.
Then I will talk to him. If these children don't sing the festival, well, it would be a reflection on Austria, and it wouldn't do me any good.
Maria, I've always known you loved us children. Now I know you love God.
I do, Liesel. I love him very much.
But how can you be so sure?
Because I don't think first of myself anymore. I think first of him. I know now how to spend my love. Farewell is the bell of the ringing, and song is the song singing, and loving your heart was as good then to say, love is enough till you give it away.
telegram to Captain on track.
You say it was Liesel. I'll take it to him.
I'm on orders to assure the captain did it.
I think you can trust me to give it to him.
I've ordered.
Jenny, Mary.
Oh, France, this telegram is delivered in the hands of Captain Track. Oh, I.
Whoa, even France.
Yes, even France, even everybody in London, except for that Captain Track. If he knows it's good news, you can vote the right side.
Well, that's all for them.
And if he doesn't, you better go to the country. There are things left today to make up that. You better get up quick. Try all you want. Just remember one thing before it's too late. And you remember too.
Liesel, I'm crying.
But how can you turn off father like that?
Maybe he wasn't threatening your father. Maybe he was just bullying you.
Bingo.
What is it, Dior?
I didn't think I'd have to face the decision so soon.
Well, Dior,
But then it offered me a commission in the Navy. Can't just brush it aside. It'd be exciting to have a ship running here again, and it'd also be relieved to know that you're in the States. But it also means. Oh, Joe, really help me.
Dior, whatever you decide is my decision.
Thank you. I know now I can't do it.
Of course not.
I have to get out of Austria right away.
You'll have to leave tonight. Now.
No, not without my family. We can't just pick up and leave. They'll be watching us now. We have to plan. We have to have time.
Sir, as per ons instructor van die Navy officer draagt hier to see you.
Thank you, Franz. Didn't give us time.
Then we'll have to make time.
I'll bring him in.
What's happening? Smoke. That was what I was afraid of, Maria.
Max, stay with you. I need the children. Liesel, quickly, get the children.
This way, gentlemen, we can stop in here. As you would try this, I've been pretty violent. Max, I think you know the seller. You gentlemen care to sit down?
We are here on business. Captain on track. Telegram was sent you 3 days ago.
I've only just received it. I've been away. I've only been home half an hour.
Captain on track has just returned from his honeymoon.
Oh, congratulations, Captain. Thank you, sir. Your record of the war is very well remembered by the Captain. It's good to hear you say that, sir.
Let's get to the point, if you don't mind. Now that we've told you very high regard, let's stay down here. Having a monthly telegram, high command side to send you first.
That's very flattering, Admiral, but I've had no time to consider.
I'm here to present you a commission.
I'm deeply conscious of the honest service.
And your report never turn on immediately.
Immediately? Oh, I'm afraid that will be impossible for you, Dior.
Gentlemen, I present my wife, Baroness von Trapp, Admiral Schreiber.
What I mean, sir, is that we are all singing in the Golfers Festival on Friday night. You see, the Von Trapp family singers here in the program.
It's been arranged by the Ministry of Education and Culture.
Friday night, ceremony. It might be possible to report to Red Council on Monday.
Admiral,
First son of the night choose.
this way, Admiral. If there's any question, perhaps adding the weight of my voice.
It gives here only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers. I am head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe, Captain. You're singing a concert.
You may believe what you want, Miss Ella.
It doesn't say here what you're going to sing. What are you going to sing, Captain?
It's your privilege to come in here and sing.
I'd like you to sing now. Sing what you're going to sing at the concert. Sing.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. You're a dear, a female dear, lay a drop of golden sun. Me and aim, I call myself, far a long, long way to run. So a needle will in thread, law and note to follow song. See and drink the jam and bread.
don't know what the conclusion is going to be. Our judges are putting their heads together to arrive at their decision, and while we are waiting, I think there should be an encore. This may be the last opportunity the family von Trapp will have to sing together for a long, long time. I've just been informed that a guard of honor is here to escort Captain von Trapp immediately to his new commander in the naval forces of the Third Reich. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the family von Trapp again. Goes to the first solos of St. Agnes Church in Murbach. And the first prize, the highest musical honor in the Ostmark, goes to the family von Trapp. Von Trapp.
this angel.
Outrageous. The church has always been a sanctuary.
This is the third time they've searched David.
Live there!
While we put out here in the garden, they always search the inside and the outside.
Isn't this God's house?
Let's all be very quiet. I'll let you know.
After they've gone, we go home.
No, darling, we're the wrong grandparents.
Let's all stay close to each other.
Lieutenant! No one officer.
All right, come along.
They've gone now.
Mother, we're sorry we brought this on you.
Good mother, we can never thank you.
As soon as it's safe, we start our journey. We need our car deep in the woods.
The car will do you no good. They've left the guard in front of the gate.
I've been listening to the wireless. The road's been blocked and the border's been closed.
I've always thought of these mountains, my friend, standing there protecting us, but now they seem to become our enemies.
Never your enemies, haven't you read? I shall lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help.
You, I know that mountain as well as I know this garden. And so do you. And once we're over that mountain, we're in Switzerland.
And what about the children?
We can help them.
We can do it on our own, Father.
You have help, for ye shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace, and the mountains and the hills shall break forth before you